A man in jail for assaulting an officer and stealing his taser after he was allegedly caught secretly recording women had been previously convicted for making secret recordings. That was in 2017. One of the women he recorded just learned this week that he's under investigation for doing it again. And she spoke with Fox 4's David Santendry, who joins us now from the Dallas County Jail. David.
Yeah, well, we were first to break news last week of this suspect allegedly secretly recording women underneath their dresses inside a Walmart in Irving. That was last week. We did some digging, and it turned out that this suspect was actually convicted of doing the same thing back in 2017, recording women underneath their dresses at a Walmart. That Walmart happened to be in Dallas. So we were able to get in contact with one of the victims. She had no idea about these new charges until we told her, and she says she still remembers the way he made her feel that day.
You don't want someone out there doing that to other people, or like I didn't want anybody else to feel the way I felt.
Dominique Rodriguez was secretly recorded underneath her dress inside a Dallas Walmart in 2017. Now the man convicted of that crime is accused of doing it again inside a Walmart in Irving last week.
You would hope that somebody would like learn their lesson.
In 2017, Rodriguez barely noticed Kivas Holland while inside Walmart off North Cockrell Hill Road in West Dallas until police rushed at him.
I noticed that I looked over and they tackled him, and that's when I was like, oh, what's going on? Let me move away. But I didn't even think it had anything to do with me at that point.
Moments later, officers told her that Holland secretly recorded her in the store. She says she was taken to a secure area and shown half a dozen photos from the suspect's confiscated phone.
Like, he was under my dress. That shows that he's done it quite often for him to be comfortable enough to get close to someone.
Rodriguez will never forget how disturbed she felt seeing Holland while leaving Walmart.
So when I was leaving, they had him outside. They were handcuffing him, putting him in the police car. And when I saw him, he smiled at me. And I remember him not having a front tooth.
Holland's mouth is closed in his mugshot, but if you look at his public Facebook page, you'll see the missing tooth.
He smiled at me as if he didn't invade my privacy.
In 2017, Holland was sentenced to 1 year in prison for secretly recording Rodriguez and another woman at the same Walmart on 2 separate occasions. When police say he was caught doing it again last week in Irving, he assaulted the off-duty officer who was working security and tried to detain him, stealing the officer's taser and using it on a Walmart employee. On Tuesday, we spoke with that officer.
He just kept striking me in the face. I had some cuts on my face.
Meanwhile, there's a reason Rodriguez was wearing a dress to Walmart that day in 2017 when Holland recorded underneath it. She says it was her only clothing which comfortably fit.
And I was also pregnant at the time. I was 4 or 5 months pregnant, so I was very emotional as well. So that just felt like a huge invasion of privacy for me.
Now she has 2 young girls and hopes they never come in contact with someone like Holland.
I wouldn't want my daughters to go through that.
As we've reported, Holland is in the Dallas County Jail right now, bond set at $152,000. But the charges he has now are only related to the assault of that officer, the assault of an employee, evading arrest, charges of that nature. The alleged secret recordings, no charges have been filed as of now, as police are still gathering evidence and investigating. Heather?
Yeah, and in that investigation, and let me just say what a violation, but in this investigation, any indication of how many victims there could be, David?
Well, I spoke with police earlier today via email, and they told me they are still interviewing multiple witnesses, gathering all of that evidence. So right now we just know multiple people they are interviewing who might be victims of Holland, and they say once all that evidence has been sorted through, they will announce exactly how many charges they'll be filing.
Well, and maybe Walmart can help too, because they have cameras around the store, so maybe they could jump in too. Might be doing that. All right. David, thank you.